and welcome back to my Let's Play of Geneforge 1, here on my channel, Idle Wisdom. And we pick up here at Elrod's Stronghold, and last episode we cleared out the Hills of Jars, opened the way, if you like, and now we have two approaches towards Pentil, one from the south, through the Pentil Woods where we cleared out the villages, and over here through the Pentil Plains, which we have not actually gone through. So let's give the Pentil Plains a look. Alright. Pentil to the northeast, Thorny Fens to the west. This wide open valley is surprisingly sunny and pleasant. It is filled with farms. There are many carefully marked and cultivated plots of land, which grow the vegetables which are the staple of the servile diet. However, the arrival of the rogues has not been kind to this area. The crops are clearly neglected and have, in places, been torn up by the invaders. No serviles work the fields. You hear the distant lowing of confused and abandoned orcs. The village of Pentil must be much more affluent than Thackeray. The smaller village to the west had nowhere near as much agriculture. Alright. Well, apparently Pentil has way more agriculture than Thackeray did. Then again, aha, you stupid thought. Oh, come on, you guys, hit him. Good. Oh, wow. He wasn't a very strong thought, I'll have to say that. I mean, he died 32 hit points and was dead. So yeah, this thought right here has 102 hit points, and Thump has 102 hit points too. Actually, we should give these dudes names. Uh-oh, a guard has sighted us. Oh well. He can wait until we're done naming. We're gonna name this Thod. Thodwick. Alright, Thodwick. Get him, Thump. Get him! Oh. Jeez. Only 19 points, huh? Missed. Spitfire. Okay, guys. There we are. A siege Thod. Oh. Okay. Are they stronger? I don't know. Here's another one. Get him. Oh, yeah. One shot, one kill. Hello? Oh, dead serviles. Several dead serviles lost in recent combat have been placed here. The bodies have been stripped of weapons and carefully arranged. Well, they're rogues, but, you know, we don't need it. Chitin armor, but we don't need that either. Robe, yeah, no. Chitin armor. Or chitin armor, if you are so inclined. Maybe it's strictly speaking chitin. Oh, there's another one. Is he coming over here to, like, eat the dead bodies or something? Ew. That's gross, sir. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, he's stuck. No problems, no problems. Let us see what's over here. Uh-oh. This chamber is a storeroom for seed and farming supplies. Oh, cool. Ooh, a living tool. Nothing. Another living tool. Oh, there's... got another customer behind us. Oh, darn it. Here, you guys, get in here and shoot him. Get him. Oh, come on. That's really lame. For reals, dude. Jeez. What are you guys doing? Man. Icy crystal. Let's actually back up a tiny bit. Icy crystal. Ooh! Oh, wow. That was surprisingly effective. Jeez. And these are just boots. We have boots already. Nothing. Well, 2 living tools, that's pretty good, actually. Oh, man, come on. Get him! Oh, yeah! There's a lot of them. A lot of stupid thoughts. I don't know. As long as we stay on our toes. But at this point, thods are not that big of a threat anymore. Regular thods, anyways. Hello? Hello? Several servile farmers lived in this moist chamber. From the looks of things, it's been abandoned for several months. Huh. Well, that makes sense. I mean, the farmers aren't going to be out here if it's getting overrun by roads. Healing pod. And healing spores. That's pretty good. What a haul. It's a good haul. Just looking in the cupboard. Oh, wait, here's another way. Jeez Louise. It's like... Oh, what's here? One living tool, but we have magic. Get it! No, Evodius, quit trying to go around by yourself. You think you can do these things, but you can't. Nobody has been inside this locked storeroom, you would guess, since the island was abandoned. The floor is littered with the unidentifiable bones of long-dead creations. And there's a canister in here. And so it's been sitting here, so let's go use it right away. What's the worst that could happen? Well, we got the Cure Effects spell right here. That's actually a really good one. That's basically your standard, like, cure poison and all that stuff. Very, very useful. Nope, nothing. Nothing back here. Actually, that's pretty much what we needed. So now if we get poisoned, we can do something other than just use items or waiting it out. Oh wait, there's another place over here. I didn't even see this. Gotta keep a sharp eye out for rogues on our radar. Oh, there's a servile. You meet a demoralized servile soldier. He says that you should speak to Chesh, who is waiting by the fire. Alright, cool. We're doomed! Or I don't think so, pal. I'm here to... I don't know if those thods have names to take, but we can still kick their butts. Chesh. This band of serviles have clearly had a hard time of it lately. They are exhausted and demoralized, and this, their leader, seems the weakest and most fatigued of all. Yet, though he is trembling and almost asleep on his feet, the moment he sees you, his energy seems to return to him. He puts his hands on the pommel of his sword, drops to his knees, and bows his head. I had not even dared to hope. We had heard the rumors, but I welcome you, Shaper. I place myself and my men at your disposal. I am Chesh Blade, of the village of Pentil. And he stands again. We are isolated now, trapped and separated from our home. Our losses have been great, yet hopefully now that you are here, the tide will turn. So his name is Chesh Blade. So he's like Brodus Blade's like counterpart. Maybe an Obeyer, the Obeyer counterpart to Brodus Blade. What is this place? These are the fields where Pentil grows all of its food, or it was, until the rogues swept in from the north and blocked the city gates. And now it is a ruin, eagerly awaiting the wisdom of the Shapers to set it right. Oh wait, we can say, I am low on supplies and require assistance. Not really low on supplies and I don't need their help. To be perfectly honest, I mean, I'm fine. I've been crushing these foos, no problem. So tell me about your troubles. The west gate of Pentil is to the northeast. However, it is blocked. There is a strong force of rogues there in a good defensive position, and none of our forces have been adequate to defeat the blockade. Well then, describe their forces. Describe their forces to me. It will sound meager to your ears, Shaper. It is perhaps 10 thods and about half a dozen artilla. Ugh. That's kind of... I can see why they're actually a little bit intimidated by that, actually. The thods provide a buffer while the artilla acid sears any who approach. Perhaps we might dislodge them, but at ruinous cost to ourselves. A cost we can't afford. Of course, with your help, I'm sure that we could dispatch them easily. It's probably correct, actually, because I could amp everyone up somewhat. Well, why do you wait? Why don't you clear the gate? He examines you carefully. Perhaps he's trying to gauge how strong you are. His faith in you might not be as absolute as it seems. We will, Shaper, but perhaps not yet. As I've said, their position is very strong. Perhaps we might dislodge them, but at ruinous cost to ourselves, a cost we can't afford. Of course, with your help, I'm sure that we could dispatch them very easily. Let's see what we have options. As a shaper, I command you, attack the gates now. Or, let's see, we want experience too, and, come on now. You will have my assistance. I will be with you. Attack the gate now. Okay, or, you will have my assistance. You can attack the gate now. We shapers have developed new abilities. With your help, I will devastate them. Lie. Actually, let's see if he'll come with us. We'll just say this. Lying. It's like kind of pathetic. He examines you again, and he thinks a bit. Finally says, Shaper, I thank you for being so kind. We will attack the gate soon. As soon as our wounds are as soon as our wounds are healed. He looks pitiful and terrified, and you're not holding your breath. Alright, well, whatevs, dude. We could probably get him if we made up some nonsense. But yeah, we don't need your help. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 serviles here. I don't need them. That was something one of my first sergeant basic training used to say. He was like, I got 12 drill sergeants. I don't need them. I smoke all y'all myself. And my drill sergeants were never too impressed with that claim. We were all more intimidated by one of our drill sergeants than we ever were by my first sergeant. Anyway, yeah. Oh, there's a. What are you? What are you? An ancient Artilla. He has a lot of hit points. Look at that. I'm sorry you have to go to the underworld, ancient Artilla, but have you been making other Artillas? Oh, come on. This is not cool. You guys need it. Get him! Get him! Ah, good. Ah, you missed. What a foo. Oh, he dropped a belt. He dropped a belt. Evodius, get over here. Pick that up. A student's belt. Oh, another one. That's not that good. And whatever. So I guess if you didn't get the student's belt in the school, I think it was? Yeah. From the... Well, how do you... I get... Oh, no. You know what it is? In the Shaper School, you could get through there and talk to Mind... Whatever his name was. The Mind that was in the school. If you didn't mind using a bunch of your living tools to open that gate. Because it was only like 5... you could get through with living tools. But we got through it with combat. And so maybe if you did it that way and just left Rawbone, the Thawed, alive, you would not have the student's belt. But you could get one here. So we said there's like about 10... I don't think he means these Thods that are wandering around. I think, was it Chestblade? Means that at the gate itself there's a concentrated force. So let's actually save. Okie dokie. I think, okay, from here you can see a large and ugly symptom of the troubles in the area. The west approach to Pentil is closed by a blockade. There are a lot of Thods and Artillas. They sit there, waiting patiently. Bones on the ground around them testify to the fate which awaits any who try to pass them. Though they are mere creations, and not a very advanced sort of creation at that, even you will have difficulty dealing with these sorts of numbers without great guile or assistance. I'll be the judge of that, but maybe they're right. If it's bones, that it's very likely if they're eating the serviles after they kill them, which is kind of gross. We cannot allow nasty. Actually, here's this Artilla. That's way too far. You know what we should do? Let's go right here. No, not right there. Right here. And you right here. And, and you come right here. Shoot! Shoot! See, this is not a... Oh, this is a Siege Artilla. How many hit points does it have, actually? That's 45. So, that's not too bad. Get him! Kill him! Kill him! Good job. Good job. See, now, we've... we're going to minimize their advantage by approaching very slowly. Kind of like old Roman siege style. How they, whoever their enemies were, like their enemies would have these pretty significant fortresses that would, you know, and they would be confident. Oh, jeez. He just shot poison all over him. But look, we have our new spell. And there he's free of poison. But yeah, the Romans wouldn't go and just, you know, attack the walls, you know, nilly-willy. But rather, they just, okay, and they'd start a defensive fortification of their own outside of the range of the walls, and then just start building it slowly forward and until they got right up there. And, you know, basically their enemies realized that they were in deep trouble. Okay, I don't know. Is he going to get killed by this? Ooh, got him. Got him. That was great. Let's see, that is number 6. So we're advancing slowly and nullifying their numerical advantage. Yeah, come up here. And see, he couldn't even get a hit off because he had run too far. Yeah. Now let's come forward a little bit more. Oh, there's another dang Artilla. You come right here. Well, like I said, that expression I said, nilly-willy, it's an interesting expression in its own right. Let's see, what happens if I go right here? There, okay, cool. I don't want to actually see that other one over there. People often wonder, what in the world? Nilly-willy. It sounds kind of stupid. But it comes from, of course, to will is obvious. Oh, wow, he missed. Haha. I'm not going out there. Evodius, you stay back here. And you use, let's see, L, nope. We'll use some battle magic to amp up our guys, their aim and their damage. To will is obviously to will something, that I will do this. But to nil is to will against something. And so it's kind of a different, I will this, I nil that. Hit me over the head with a football bat. I don't know. Interesting expression. Nilly-willy. Come on, get him. That was a good hit. Get him. Dead. Oh, jeez. Come on, Evodius. Oh, that's right. He's overburdened. Kill. Nope. Okay, let's try this. No, I skipped his turn. Dang blast it. Dang blast it. Come on. Yeah, whatever, dude. Whose turn is it? Oh, it's his. Eh. You come over here. No, you come back here. I want you back here. You go kill him. Yeah! Right in the grill. Oh! Good shot. Jeez. And you. There, see? Cured. Is that everybody? Let's see. Let's heal. Heal. Anybody else? I think that's it. Or at least right here. Yeah, what else? Oh, there's money right here. 20 coins. Not bad, not bad. Anybody over here? There's still could be 1 or 2 stragglers. There's a couple areas we haven't checked. This was a guard post for the village of Pentil. It has been abandoned and since then ransacked. There's a dead servile in here. I almost said a dead hobbit for some reason. Oh, 1 living tool. We can use our magic. Yeah. Ooh, an iron sword and a fiery wand. That's kind of, for us, not very useful, but you know, overall, we can sell it. So not bad. Like I said, the iron sword is a good weapon at this point in the game. for a shaper. I mean not a shaper, a guardian or an agent. For a shaper like Evodius, it's not very useful. Oh, here's the way out. What's this? Leads to the north is the rogue wastes. Beware. Alright. Let's go find Cheshblade and tell him that he needs to have more courage. And how much of an obeyer are you if you don't even trust I'm going to totally destroy my enemies? Of course, maybe he's only an obeyer to a degree. You know, it's just like I think you'll find that I think it's something we're going to find over and over again in this series, is that just because a servile or a person belongs to one of the factions doesn't mean they all belong to them with the same like degree of confidence in the ideology of that faction, or they may in fact belong to that faction for very differing reasons, or yeah, I don't know. It's pretty interesting. We'll see more of that as we go along. Okay, is that okay? The west gate, it's blocked. Blah blah blah. Are you aware that I have already broken the Artilla force and cleared the blockade? Obviously not, otherwise he wouldn't be sitting here. Chesh looks acutely embarrassed. Oh, I admit our reconnaissance has not perhaps been what it could be. Men, we will now retake the gate. As they prepare to leave, Chesh says, Shaper, if you could spare a great kindness to your lowly servants, could you escort us to the gate? We are weak, and we may need your protection if more forces have arrived. And that ends the conversation. It's actually possible. Sometimes this game, like a lot of games, just because you clear everything out doesn't mean it won't, like, oh, suddenly more forces, reinforcements have arrived. For the enemies, that is. So you never know. Anybody else? Anybody else? Hey, yeah, oh, there you guys are. Okay. It's like, where the heck do you guys go? There they are, lickety split. We might get experience for them making it in there. Oh no, we didn't. Oh well, who cares? That's fine. Well, let's see, they all made it. I guess if we're willing to use some trickery, we could have, lied to him and told him, oh yes, my new fangled shaper magic, which is kind of true, but has given us a supreme advantage. Now come with me, and they'd be like, oh wow, I guess that's possible. Shapers are just like able to do everything, right? Yeah. So here's our map now. We've now opened the route, both routes to Pentil, and we've opened up the route to the junkyard as well. The rogue wastes are up here. This area is the rogue wastes. The junkyard's a dangerous area, so we're not going to go there right now. My feet hurt. Yawn. Entering Pentil. You enter the village of Pentil. It is quite a bit more than a village, actually. This was a large fort, probably the administrative center. Though you weren't sure at first, it is becoming clear that this island was once a major shaper research center. Whatever caused your people to declare Sucia forbidden, it must have been very dramatic. As you enter, the effect on the serviles here is dramatic. They stare at you in awe. Even considering the reactions to you so far, it is remarkable. Some of them fall to their knees. And one of the guards walks up to you, staring at the ground and shuffling his feet. Shaper, welcome to Pentil. In the name of the Obeyers, we welcome you. We are grateful that you have returned to rule and guide us at last. He walks back slowly, not daring to look directly at you. And when you meet the gaze of one of these meat creatures, they look away. For once, on this isle, you are meeting serviles who treat you like serviles elsewhere do. And that's kind of be the odd thing, is that it becomes odd that serviles are acting like they apparently do in most places, which is going to become a theme in this game again. Oh, what's this? Hall of the Obeyers. Let's go in here. The massive hall is sparsely decorated. The floor is bare except for a scattering of chairs, arranged for discussion. It is as if there was nothing placed here to distract from the business at hand. This is the meeting hall of Pentil. and the center of the Obeyer sect. From here, the plans of the serviles are set into motion, all with the sole intention of pleasing the Shapers. Huh. Let's talk to this guy. Servile guard. You speak with the guard for a little while. The servile is completely obedient, cooperative, and in awe of you. However, he doesn't know anything very useful. Alright, well, I guess that's another guard over there. Yep. Maybe that's it. Someone. Oh, obey the Shapers! Someone's in charge. I bow before you, Shaper. Oh, come here. Evodius, what are you doing? I'm shy. Get over here, talk to this dude. Come on. Alright. Leader Rydell. You aren't used to seeing this complicated a mix of emotions in the face of a servile. Normally they are simple, obedient, docile creatures. Not this one. You see in his face the look of one who has spent many years in command, plotting and scheming, who has now come face to face with a thing he has worshipped for many years. Awe and cunning fight within him as he tries to decide how to deal with you. And finally he says, Shaper, I have heard of your arrival. I am awed and grateful that you have returned at last. I am Rydell. I'm the leader of the Obeyers, the only sect that has stayed steadfast and true in our obedience to your kind. We know that you are alone here and in danger by the rogue creations that surround us. We hope that you have come to assist us and to reward us for our obedience. And he looks up at you expectantly. Alright. Let's see. I want to get off this island. Where's the boat? Do you have a speedboat by any chance? I want to learn more about the Obeyers. Gladly, Shaper. My life is centered around describing our beliefs. I think they will, upon reflection, be pleasing to you. We are dedicated to nothing but showing your kind the obedience we owe you as our creators, and we hope one day that we will be able to convince you to ally with us. See, that's an odd comment right there. And it's an interesting thing in this. Here he is, you know, we're the Obeyers, we obey the Shapers, and yet we want you to ally with us. You know, a strict Shaper would be like, I don't ally with serviles, you guys just do what I say. And that's, yeah, so already there's something interesting going on here. Alright, well tell me more about your beliefs. I should not need to, Shaper. For our beliefs are exactly those of you and your people. You are our creators, the formers. We were not there, and then we were, through your will and efforts. The Awakened say that our debt to you for your act of life-giving may be paid off. We do not know if that is true. We doubt it. But if the debt can truly be paid, it will take many, many more years of true obedience and service. Note, however, that we will only serve the true Shapers, who follow the Shaper's true beliefs. We feel that if we feel a Shaper has been twisted from the will of his kind, we will not obey. Huh. So we only obey lawful orders. I mean, it's prudent if you're like a soldier to only obey lawful orders. You know, you get yourself in a lot of trouble if you don't, in the long run. On the other hand, as far as Shaperdom is concerned, who are the serviles to decide who's a true Shaper? I don't know. Let's see. True Shapers, how can we decide whether a Shaper's beliefs are valid or not? It is a difficult question and one that we have much discussed. We feel we owe obedience, but we are not sure whether we owe total obedience to all Shapers or what to do if two Shapers say different things. For now, we have decided to follow the Shaper's beliefs as last represented to us, before the Shapers left. It is the best that we can do. Huh. See, okay, so our first response is, I'm impressed by your wisdom and self-control in the face of adversity. You gave us the obedience we were owed, and you deserve to be rewarded for your loyalty. Second one is, you've not done the right thing. You owed us no obedience once we left. You should have used your freedom to develop your own beliefs. This is where I'm going to say, I sometimes find the writing, that's a weird thing. Would a Shaper say either of those, even if ultimately they were going in one of these directions? I don't think a Shaper would say that. Even one that was, I don't know if that was the best course back, at least not at this point in his journey. And I find that a bit odd. For now, I think he's just going to say, I mean, I am impressed that you were loyal this long. It's not like, you know, at this point, Evodius admires or respects the Awakened, but he doesn't not have a sense of, you know, yeah, I'm glad that you guys were endured a lot to be loyal. I can respect that. So for now, let's see. Rydell exhales a deep breath of relief. Ooh, so many years of self-doubt, Shaper. So many years of wondering why you abandoned us. Now, though, we know. We know that we followed the true course. Thank you. I guess. Yeah, sure. Let's have another question. Tell me about your village. This is the largest servile settlement on Sucia. We've worked hard to make it so. We want it to be ready for when the Shapers return. Still, the many threats we face have made our lot a difficult one. Well, how have you obeyed us in our absence? For each of the tasks the Shapers have serviles performed, we have one group that carries it out. We train each new generation to serve as the ancestors have served. Please, Shapers, speak with the serviles here. Note their skill and loyalty, and see how it has made us strong and prosperous. Okay. That's interesting in its own right. It's like they're trying to do what the Shapers wanted them to do, but the way they're doing it is like, we're using loyalty to the Shapers as the way in which we're making a self-sufficient servile settlement. And yes, they're looking for the Shapers to come back, but even still, I don't know, that's interesting. Tell me more about the rogues. I would, but I think you would best learn of the threats we face from those who must deal with them directly, every day. Find McCall. He can tell you much. And Shaper, if you're feeling merciful and kind, please help us. Recently our difficulties have been very great. Alright. Should we say... I want to leave this island. Where can I find a boat? He looks startled. After centuries of waiting for Shapers to return, it did not occur to him that, upon your return, you would immediately want to leave. Still, he's obedient. I do not generally think of such things, but I heard Pixley speak of a boat recently, and she's in town somewhere. Alright, well, cool. Does he have anything else to say? Okay, what sort of things have you done on this island in our name? Okay, here's the option also, where we can offer to ally with him, just like we could with Elra of the Awakened. So let's ask him about what the things they've done. I'm glad you asked, Shaper. We have attempted to maintain your structures, and to keep ourselves trained in the skills you required of us. In addition, we have interfered as much as we can with the strange rogue servile sects around us. Interfered? How? However we could. We realized that if the Awakened or the Takers gained strength, their ideas might escape Sucia Island and infect others. So we have maintained the servant mines, harassed their villages, and kept them from needed supplies and so on. For example, we kept the servant mine Control 4 to the west alive and well, and this has helped keep Valkyrie small and weak, and thus unable to seriously expand their anti-Shaper views. Well, that's interesting. Huh. So they're taking care of servant mines. And we remember the Awakened even killed a servant mine because it was, you know, basically a control agent. Huh. Another question. Is there anything else? Tell me of the rogues. Absence. No. Alright. Boat. That's all. Alright, cool. Wow. Alright, well, Leader Rydell. He is the leader of... I don't know if he's the founder of the... I don't think he's the founder of the Obeyers. Doesn't seem like it. Because he says they've been doing... They train the new generations. I mean, unless that's something new. But yeah, basically he is the leader of the Obeyer sect. And next episode, we will go and explore Pentil. It's a fairly large town. Well, it's one screen, just like all these towns, but it's pretty good size, and there's a lot to see and do here. So, thank you for joining me on this episode of my Let's Play of Geneforge 1. Take care, y'all.